The NHL 15 demo has been out since August 25th. Well, if you're an Xbox One owner, that is. And I feel that I've cranked in enough hours played to tally up my final thoughts on the NHL 15 demo. Now, one of the main changes from NHL 14 to NHL 15 is their presentation. They've changed everything from the arenas to the players to even the fans. The arenas have been ripped from reality and slapped right in NHL 15, and it's impressive. They have almost exactly duplicated Staples Center in Los Angeles and Madison Square Garden in New York City, right down to even the hot dog vendors on the staircase. Well, maybe except for this. I hope that's not real, because that could result in a lot of deaths and lawsuits for Madison Square Garden. Yeah, anyways, they're finally amping up their audio game, bringing in the commentary team of Mike Emmerich and Eddie Olczyk. I hope I pronounced that right. Replacing Bill Clement and Gary Thorne, who have told me for years and years now that this blatant interference is a case of a ref wanting a little more attention. And that's in quotation marks. Anyways, the new commentary team sounds great for the first game until they stop working for the rest of them. Yep, the first game I heard the commentary, they sounded fantastic, and then after that, they've just disappeared. Thought it might be something with my Xbox, but my bud and co-host Dangles has the same problem, so I don't know, maybe they just wanted to give you a taste of the new commentary, but not a full bite. And finally, I will mention the entire NBC show that's going on during the pregame. Now, it's cool and everything, don't get me wrong. I'll watch it for probably every team in the NHL once, and then I'll skip it just like everybody else. And don't get me wrong, I think it's cool looking and everything. I think they did a great job with it, but realistically, everybody's going to start skipping it. It's just going to get in the way of the game. I mean, come on. Let's go. Oh, and the menu screens look exactly like FIFA. So there's that. But anyways, overall, I give the presentation an 8. Backhand, backhand, and more backhand. In NHL 14, you would have looked like the world's biggest asshole if you as much as attempted a backhand and you weren't on a breakaway. In the demo, it's literally a guaranteed goal. And that worries me since I'm not too big on the whole defense thing. I mean, I'm an Ovechkin fan, but I like to score goals, so whatever. Anyways, now I don't know if this is just me, but I've noticed that NHL 15 is literally NHL 14 with 1, an improved skill stick, which is nice, 2, better offensive and defensive AI, and I'm not saying by a lot, but they are a little bit better, and 3, worse goaltending. Now let me go into depth here. First off, the skill stick is very much improved. You don't even need to touch the LB or L1 button to do a toe drag anymore, and you can continue to stick handle without losing much speed, which is a big help when you're coming in one-on-one and a back checker's on the way. They removed a lot of dekes nobody really used anyways and made it so there's only 2 one-touch dekes. The forehand and backhand windmill, which is fine by me because these dekes are incredibly helpful in the game. Takes some getting used to, but overall, I think the changes they made to the skill stick were for the better. Now for the AI. The AI are actually difficult now on Pro. Well, I'm also not very good, so that could have something to do with it, but I'm just going to say they're good now. Like I've lost on more than one occasion in versus mode. They can score on me with 30 seconds left all the time, and I just don't have an answer. One good thing though is you don't have to worry about the defense being behind on a defensive rush or them stopping before getting to the net for a pass. The AI are actually a little bit more intelligent this time around. Now finally, the goalies. For the good, they can follow the puck much better, resulting in fewer cross-crease goals. That's all for the good. Now for the bad. With the goaltending in NHL 14 not even being that bad to begin with, as long as they didn't do a cross-crease on you, there wasn't too much room for major improvement. Just slightly, such as following the puck better. There would be the odd other end of the ice goal, but they were pretty rare. But in NHL 15, they just decided to bend the goalies over and f them till they couldn't see straight. Every backhand shot, every wraparound. Hell, you can get scored on from behind the net. It would be harder to keep the puck out of the net than to actually put it in. Honestly, every shot from the hash marks can go in. Now, I love scoring just as much as the next guy, but when you scored on by computer AI as many times as I did during the demo, it gets to you a little bit. Overall, the gameplay isn't a huge advancement, but it could be worse. Gameplay gets a 7 from me. Those who enjoyed opening your hut packs in previous demos to pull an Ovechkin, Crosby, and Datsuk in a pack you don't get to keep will be upset to find out the demo includes only versus in practice. I personally have nothing wrong with what's included in the demo. Practice and versus is really all you need. Not much else to say, nothing wrong with what's included. Included in the demo gets a 9. Overall, I think the NHL 15 demo gives us a good look at what's to come. Some for the good, some for the bad. Nothing too fancy, but just enough to get you excited for the game. I just hope in the full game the announcers regain the ability to speak. That would be nice. Not bad, EA Sports. Not bad at all. Although playing the demo gets me really excited for EA SHL Live the Life and GM Connect. Oh. Yeah. Well, like and subscribe, I guess.